What I think makes ASU's downtown campus different from many others is that it's right in the heart of a big metropolitan area. It's not like your typical college town where it's mostly college students and there's a lot of campus police. It's kind of a world of its own with a lot of other Phoenix citizens kind of intermingling with the students. Sometimes I feel like that can compromise the safety.
I think there are definitely precautions that the school can do in order to implement a safer environment for students. When I toured the school, that was definitely something I noticed was the high homeless population that loitered around the campus, and it definitely set an alarm off to me and my family when choosing ASU.
I definitely think, I don't know how I know last year a homeless man snuck onto the floor, or onto one of the floors of Gordon Commons. This year, I don't know how they've improved the security. Other than that, I'd say maybe just keeping on campus security to make sure that there aren't homeless people or anyone that could be using using drugs. Or
It's hard to improve for a lot of reasons. One reason why I think it's so hard is just because of the size of the campus. It's not very big, and it's surrounded by just the heart of the city. For the ASU police, I feel like I don't really see them that often, like around the campus. I feel like they're there during the middle of the day where it's relatively safe, but I feel like at night I don't really see them that often.
I keep my distance away, and I stay off my phone so it looks like I'm focused, or I am focused. Stay off my phone when walking. I keep my water bottle in my hand so if something happens, I can use it as a weapon. ASU police taught me that, to use it as a weapon and to stay off your phone when you're walking so you can see if anyone comes up to you.
I think it's different based on gender and a lot of other things that go into it. But I know that for me, I normally feel safe. I feel like there's not too many scenarios where I felt like threatened on campus. But there have definitely been a few run-ins with, people who might be without a home or might need assistance or something where you maybe feel a little bit uneasy about certain situations. I think that the blue light system is a really great addition to the downtown campus, and I think that another thing that they could add is more added security officers and campus police.
I'd say adding security guards on campus, on like the downtown campus, or even near the residence halls. I know they have some inside of the residence halls, but maybe outside, just to make sure that nothing extra is happening to any of the students and keeping them safe.
How do you handle unsafe scenarios on ASU campus, if you've been in any?
I personally haven't been any, but I know just with a lot of students, what I would try to do is get into an area that only I could access with my Sun card or something like that, where I know I have other people who have resources to help me. You mean like, what do I think their biggest problem is?
Yeah.
I think their biggest problem is there's so many people in downtown Phoenix that I think the homeless population in downtown Phoenix is pretty big to some of the other big cities in the world. So with so many of them being right there in the middle of downtown Phoenix, that you just have to deal with a lot of them sleep in the middle of Civic Park, which is right next. It's between Fusion and the Cronkite School and the University Center. So, I mean, you don't really know what those people are going to do. You know, if some malice comes into their head and, you know, they have nothing to lose, then something terrible could happen. But I think just making sure that those people stay off campus is probably one of their biggest concerns. But other than that, I think making sure the students are okay, so nothing student related happens.